Welcome back! In today's video, we'll explore useful English vocabulary from soup to spy, with simple definitions, examples, and common collocations. Soup. Liquid food made by boiling ingredients. She made chicken soup for dinner. Sound. Something you hear. The sound of the waves was relaxing. Sound. In good condition. The house is old, but still sound. Sour, with an acid taste. The milk has gone sour because it was left out. Sour, unfriendly or negative attitude. His mood turned sour after the argument. Source, place something comes from. The river is the main source of drinking water for the town. South, direction opposite to north. They traveled south to spend the winter in warmer weather. Sow, plant seeds in the ground. The farmers sowed wheat in the spring. They grow tomatoes in their garden. The verb sow is often used in a figurative way with abstract nouns. For example, the politicians' words sowed doubt in the voters' minds. Soy, bean or product made from it. She drinks soy milk instead of cow's milk. Soy sauce. Salty, dark liquid used in Asian cooking. She added a bit of soy sauce to the rice to give it more flavor. Space. The area or room available for something. There's not enough space in the car for all the luggage. Space. The area that is empty or available, or the vast area beyond Earth. Astronauts train for life in outer space, where there is no gravity. Spacecraft. A vehicle designed for travel in outer space. The spacecraft successfully landed on the moon after a long mission. Spacious. Having a lot of room. The new apartment is very spacious and bright, perfect for a family. Spade. A tool for digging. He used a spade to dig a hole in the garden for the new tree. The ace of spades is often considered a lucky card. Span, the length or period between 2 points. The bridge spans the river from one side to the other. The eagle has a wingspan of over 2 meters. That basketball player has an enormous wingspan, which gives him an advantage on defense. Spanner, a tool used for tightening or loosening nuts and bolts. In American English, the word spanner is rare. People almost always say wrench instead. He grabbed a spanner to fix the loose pipe under the sink. Spare, extra, or available when needed. Do you have a spare key for the front door? Spare part, a component used to replace a broken one. We ordered spare parts for the washing machine so we could fix it quickly. Spare wheel. An extra tire kept in case of emergency. The driver replaced the flat tire with the spare wheel and continued the trip. Spark. A small flash of light or electricity. The wires touched and produced a bright spark. Sparking. Wine, water, containing bubbles of gas. They celebrated with a bottle of sparkling wine at the end of the ceremony. Sparrow. A small, common brown bird. A little sparrow was singing near the window in the early morning. Speak. To say words. To talk. She speaks 3 languages fluently, including English and French. Speak up. To talk louder or express oneself more. Please speak up. I can't hear you from the back of the room. Speaker. A person who speaks, or a device that produces sound. The guest speaker gave an inspiring talk about climate change. She connected her phone to a Bluetooth speaker. Spear. A weapon with a pointed end. The ancient warrior carried a spear made of wood and stone. Special. Different from the usual. Better or unique. They prepared a special dinner for their parents' anniversary. Specialist. an expert in a particular field. She's a heart specialist working at the main city hospital. Speciality, a product or skill someone is especially good at. Seafood is the restaurant's specialty, especially grilled fish. Specialize, to focus on one area of study or work. She decided to specialize in pediatric medicine after finishing university. Specially, for a particular purpose. The cake was specially made for his birthday party. Species, a group of similar living things. There are many endangered species that need protection around the world. Speculate, to guess or form an opinion without all the facts. People speculated about why the company's CEO suddenly resigned. Speculate, to invest money hoping to make a profit, but with risk. He made a fortune by speculating on the stock market. Speech, the act of speaking or a formal talk. The president gave an emotional speech to thank his supporters. Speechless, unable to speak because of surprise or emotion. She was speechless when she saw her friends waiting with a surprise party. Speed, how fast something moves. The car reached a speed of over 150 kilometers per hour. Speeding, driving faster than allowed. He got a ticket for speeding on the highway. Speed limit, the maximum legal speed for a road. You must not drive faster than the speed limit shown on the sign. Speed, at full speed, moving as fast as possible. The train was running at full speed when it entered the tunnel. Speed up, to move or happen faster. The teacher asked the students to speed up their work to finish before the bell. Spell, to write or say the letters of a word. Can you spell your name for me, please? Spell, a short period of time. After a long spell of rain, the sun finally came out. Spell, a magical charm or incantation. The witch cast a spell on the prince. Spend, to use money or time on something. She spent all her savings on a new computer, and then spent the weekend learning how to use it. Sphere, a round, ball-like shape. The Earth is almost a perfect sphere, slightly flattened at the poles. Spice, a substance that adds flavor to food. Cinnamon is a common spice used in cakes and desserts. Spicy, having a strong, hot flavor. This curry is too spicy for me. I prefer something milder. Spider, a small creature with 8 legs that makes webs. A spider spun a web in the corner of the window. Spike, a sharp point or a sudden increase. There were metal spikes on the fence to stop people from climbing. Spike, to suddenly increase or rise sharply. There was a sudden spike in electricity use during the heat wave. The temperature spiked to 40 degrees Celsius yesterday. Spill, to accidentally let liquid fall or flow out. Be careful not to spill red wine on the carpet. It's very difficult to remove the stain. Spill over, to flow over the edge of something because there is too much liquid. The water from the bathtub spilled over onto the floor when the children started playing with the bubbles. Spin, to turn or rotate quickly. The washing machine was spinning fast during the rinse cycle. Spinach, a green leafy vegetable. She added fresh spinach to the salad for extra vitamins. Spinal cord, the bundle of nerves running through the spine. Injuries to the spinal cord can cause serious movement problems. Spine, the backbone of a person or animal. He hurt his spine while lifting something heavy. Spin-off, a product or show that comes from another. The new series is a spin-off of a popular TV show from the 1990s. Spiral, a curve that winds around a central point. The snail's shell forms a perfect spiral. turning gently from the center to the outside. Go into a downward spiral to get worse and worse over time. After losing his job, he went into a downward spiral of debt and stress. Spiral staircase. Stairs that go around a central pole. The old castle had a narrow spiral staircase leading to the tower. Spirit. The non-physical part of a person, or enthusiasm. Even after losing the match, the team's fighting spirit impressed everyone. That's the spirit! Spit. To force liquid out of the mouth. The referee sent off the player for spitting at his opponent during the match. I took a sip of milk, and it was sour, so I spat it out immediately. She spat out the words without thinking. Splash. To scatter liquid. Make it fly around. The kids were splashing water in the pool all afternoon. Splinter. A small, sharp piece broken off something. He got a splinter in his finger while cutting wood. Split. To divide or break into parts. They split the bill evenly after dinner. Split up. To end a relationship or divide a group. After years together, the band finally split up last summer. Spoil. To ruin or damage something. The rain spoiled our picnic, so we had to eat inside the car. Spoil. To give someone so much attention, care, or gifts that they become used to getting their own way. Grandparents often spoil their grandchildren with gifts. That spoiled brat threw a tantrum when he didn't get the toy he wanted. Spoil sport. A person who ruins others' fun. Don't be a spoil sport. Come dance with us. Spokesman. A person who speaks for an organization or group. The company's spokesman announced the new product launch. Sponge. A soft material or sea creature that absorbs liquid. She cleaned the kitchen table with a wet sponge. Sponsorship. Financial support given to an event or person. The sports team received sponsorship from a famous energy drink company. Spontaneous. Happening naturally, without planning. They took a spontaneous trip to the beach after work. Spooky. Strange or frightening, like a ghost. The old house looked spooky in the dark. Spoon. A utensil for eating or serving food. He stirred his tea with a small spoon. Spoonful. The amount that fits in a spoon. Add 1 spoonful of sugar to the coffee. Sport. Physical activity or game played for fun or competition. Soccer is the most popular sport in many countries. Spot. A small mark or a specific place. There's a red spot on your shirt. I think it's ketchup. This is a great spot for a picnic. It's quiet and has a beautiful view of the lake. Spouse, husband or wife. Each employee can include their spouse in the health insurance plan. Sprain. To injure a joint or ligament by twisting it suddenly. He sprained his ankle while running on the wet field. Spray. To send out liquid in small drops. She sprayed perfume before leaving the house. Spread. To open or cover a surface, or to move something wider. She spread jam on her toast and sat down to eat her breakfast. Spread out. To move apart or cover a large area. The campers spread out their blankets near the lake. Spring. The season after winter, or to jump suddenly. Flowers bloom in spring. Spring up. To appear suddenly or grow quickly. New coffee shops have sprung up all over the city. Sprinkle. To scatter small drops or bits over something. She sprinkled sugar on top of the cake before serving. Spur. Something that encourages action. His teacher's praise was a spur to study harder. Spy. A person who secretly collects information. The spy was caught trying to steal military documents. Thanks for watching. See you in the next vocabulary lesson.